back for another motivational rant. Drop some knowledge bombs on y'all, so pay close attention. This video is a good one. Picking your passion projects, okay? So we all have passions, right? We all have things that we are already currently good at, or things that we're striving to be good at soon. Things that we like to show off to our friends and family, things that we like to just be good at because it gives us a sense of fulfillment inside to be good at it. Well, today, the topic I'm bringing you guys is gonna help you move forward with whatever your passion is. And it's gonna help you understand and conceptualize where you're at with what you're doing in your passion and how to take your passion and your skills in your passion to the next level, to the level of the master. How to master the skills that you want to be good at, which is, in my opinion, the most important part, because why else are you doing it if you don't want to be good at it? Right, so let's get into it. So, picking your passion project, this thing is really important because I don't see a lot of people really necessarily doing this with their lives. We all have passions, we all have things we're good at, but we don't always give ourselves a project to start working on and then thus complete with our passion projects. We don't necessarily give ourselves projects within our passions that we set out to start and finish, okay? So whether it is sports or it's academical or maybe it's musical, you can take your passion and you can start to give yourself small and large projects to begin working on to better yourself in your passion. So I'm gonna give you examples out of my life, since I'm the one talking on this video. I'm gonna give you guys examples straight out of my life so you can kind of get the point I'm getting at here. So with my music, that's a passion of mine. I love doing music and I want to continue to get better at it. But if I want to get better at it, I got to give myself projects. Most people, let's say rappers for example, they say they love to rap, but they don't come out with any new songs. They don't record or go to a studio and spend their money in the studio on their raps, which is their passion. What do you see most rappers doing? Rapping in their car, freestyling with their friends, some BS rhymes, recording it on their iPhones or something amateur. They're not putting energy into a project that they can then call their own and show off to people and improve upon. So what I do with music is I stack up my projects. I get a list of songs ready, I start and complete those songs, and then I go to the studio and I spend my money and I spend my time working on and completing these projects until they're done, until they're fully recorded, mixed, and mastered. And then after that, I'm gonna create music videos, shoot the music videos, edit the music videos, upload the music videos. Project completo. That's how it works in the music field. If you wanna get better at music, what do? You gotta complete projects. Because every project that you complete is making you more experienced in that passion, in music. And every time that you complete a song, you're going to continue to get better and better and better. So instead of just rapping, or if you're a guitarist and you do other types of music, instead of just playing your guitar and having fun and playing around with your friends, go to the studio, spend time and money, and complete the project, upload the project to the internet. Get people to give you feedback on whether or not they think it's actually good. Don't just put it out in thin air. Another thing I do, I like writing, right? So with writing, I want to write a fiction book and I also want to write a concept book, like a book where a concept in my brain for self-development. So what do? I make a game plan. I say I'm gonna write one non-fiction book, a self-development book, one fiction book, a storybook. And I start writing out project 1, project 2. I give it a name, I give it a title, I write about what the storyline's gonna be about for the fiction one, I write what the concept is and what the points are that I wanna make. I start working on those chapters. And then what I do next? I go in and I fill in on those chapters. Currently right now, I have 2 concept books completely written. All I did was I wrote down my ideas and then I filled it in and I kept filling it in until one day it was just done. You know, and now I'm gonna challenge myself by writing my very first fiction storybook. And I'm gonna do the same thing that way. You know, I don't really know how to do it yet, but I'm gonna figure it out along the way. And once I finish that first project, just like I did with the conceptual book, it was very much easier the second time around to write that second book. And it'll be the same way with these fiction books. So I do that with my writing as well. Also, to give you another example, with this video I'm doing right now. This video right now is a project. I wrote this down earlier today, picking a passion project. I wrote it down on my phone. I wrote down a little summary of what I wanted to say so I could, you know, have it in my mind when I was talking to you guys right here, right now. And now, I'm in my little workout room. You know, nothing special. It ain't anything fancy. It's not like I drove 2 hours anywhere to get a perfect view. It's not like I sat down and thought about this video for weeks. No, I just took the camera out and now I'm completing the project. Why? Because I've done this before. Because I have experience under my belt and now it just comes to me naturally. But I had to work my way up to this by completing projects in the past. You can go back on my channel and see tons of videos. I have 2 older channels that have hundreds of videos. So it comes with experience that now I can just whip out the camera and do this, you know, on the go. So, and you'll be able to do that with your passions. The more projects that you get completed, the easier and faster that it will come to you in the future. So that's what I'm doing with the videos. I'm completing my projects as we speak. If you want to take this concept and apply it to, let's say you're an athlete, let's say you're a boxer, let's say you're a baseball player, a basketball player. Make your project a goal to hit. Like for boxing, what I do is I say, all right, I'm going to be out here for a half an hour, you know, and then the next day 40 minutes, and the next day 50 minutes, or maybe you know, I'm gonna be out here until I can't do it no more. I'm gonna make sure that I am huffing and puffing and going down before I go inside and I quit my workout. You set yourself a bar and then you reach that bar and then you can do it farther the next time. Same with basketball. You say, I'm gonna hit 90 out of 100 free throws. Set yourself a bar, and then next time I'm hit 95 out of 100 free throws. With baseball, it's like I'm gonna hit 5 out of 10 of these pitches, and they're gonna be base hits. Now I'm gonna hit 7 out of 10. You just raise the bar. So this can be applied to sports too. You just have to look at your passion, whatever it is, and ask yourself, what's something that I can productively focus on and work on within my skill set that is going to not just serve me for today? Because when you do a project, you know, especially like a song, a book, things like that, a video, these things are going to be there forever and you can always refer back to it. It gives you a sense of knowledge, it gives you a sense of experience when you get more projects under your belt. When you've written more books, when you've written 5, 10 books, the 11th and 12th book aren't that scary for you because you've done this 10 times. When you've recorded 15, 20 songs, 21 through 37 ain't gonna be nothing to you because you've been there, done that, and now you're doing it better. It allows you to go from the stage of excitement, adrenaline, and not knowing what you're doing to comfortability, free flow, and knowing and being sure of your capability of what you're doing. Because there's a certain amount of confidence that comes with having a skill. And when you have a lot of skill in an area, you have more confidence. And when you have more confidence, you perform 100 times better. So I want you guys to ask yourself, what's my passion and what are the projects that I'm going to set myself out to start working on and completing within my skill set? Ask yourself that. Feel free to comment it down in the comments. I would love to hear that feedback. I always comment back to the people that comment on my videos because I think that it's awesome that anyone is willing to take their time and attention to sit down and write something to me on my video. I love it. I'm trying to put out more daily content so I can give more value to you guys one, and two, so I can also gain that experience for myself and complete my projects so that I can be more successful, so that I can be in a more free flow state at what I do. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you got something out of it. Till then, I'll see you on the next one.